Lovelies, I would like to wish you a very happy and blissful March. And this is my guidance and predictions for March 2023 with blessings and love. So the frequencies and energies are changing a lot in March. So it's going to be very like a lot of people will feel overwhelmed, tired and exhausted because it's a lot to handle. So then you just need to give you some time to rest and recharge and go out, for example, into nature. So it's going to also be like in March, because now we are coming out of the winter. So we need to make choices, we need to take action and sow the seeds now in March. So it's going to be important to both act and take some time to rest and breathe and recharge and find some kind of balance through this kind of very special time when a lot of things are happening. So we need both to act and rest and find some kind of a flow in the middle of everything. Now it's going to be very beneficial to focus on close relationships like friends, your children, your parents, your partner, your love, and the community close to you, because that will keep you preoccupied in March. So you're really focused on love and everything that is really important. And then we have like also that it's going to be good to work with your hands, be creative, work with crafts, because that is going to help you with all the stress and worry which you hear in society and the medias. So when you focus on relationships, love and creativity and crafts, then you will be a bit safe and protected in this time. It's also going to be really good to start a project now in March, something creative. If you want to, for example, work with arts, creative things, in healing, or some kind of alternative therapy, because then you will get a good start and sow the seeds for the whole year when you move forward in March. Now it's also going to be really good to a bit like take a time out from news and social media to go out in nature and wander, breathe and be with plants, forest, the sea and the elements and nature, because that will give you harmony, peace in middle of all the commotion in the world. And then it's also going to be good to stimulate your energy, because you need a lot of energy now to start to move forward. So you can work, for example, with acupuncture or some kind of energy treatment or healing. Regarding helpers, now in March we need a lot of courage. So that's why we can work with Archangel Michael, which both protect us and help us with courage, but also strengthen our will to improve our lives. And there's also a sort of angels, the angels of hope, which are coming in more and more now in March, and they will assist in the whole collective. Even though we see a lot of war, conflicts, there's a lot of hope. And Source is sensing, everything that is needed, and will send in these angels of hope to spread a deep sense of hope, even though everything happening regarding wars and conflict and polarity. Then there's also a very special archangel for hope, Archangel Aurora, which you can connect to in March. If we look at herbals, it's going to be good to use, for example, Tulsi and Moringa, Ginseng, which give you power, Sage, and the Indian herbal Ashwagandha, which you can take, for example, in powder. And that will give you also a lot of energy. When we look at crystals and stones, now it's going to be good to use, for example, citrine, jade, and turquoise in March. And if you would like to put more effort into meditation, that would be good now in March, especially abundance meditations and hypnosis, and also healing meditations, and work on your healing, because that is needed before everything starts to move and roll and expand in your life. And here's also like a very good note which came in my channeling, is like a bit like refrain from reacting in March. You know that there's so much, like everything is so much based on reactions, in social media and YouTube. And that's why it's going to be a good to withdraw a bit and instead start to be creative and create, instead of putting so much time on commenting and also reacting to things. Because that's the most valuable, when you express yourself, when we get to see your soul shine in this world. And we need you here to share your gifts, your passion, and your ideas, your heart, your love, and your healing abilities. So that's much more important than reacting and commenting on things. And of course, there's many things you can do in March. I got very peculiar channeling guidance that you should use. For example, you could use more colors, like green, yellow, orange, lilac, blue, and pink, because colors really give us energy and raise our energy and vibration. So try to do that and see how you feel when you're using more colors. And then it's also going to be important in March to both work independently, that you use your time so you work both by yourself and collaborate, because of course behind every successful woman or man there's always a lot of people. So when you collaborate, you also create a community and something which will grow and build. Regarding food and nutrition, it's like guidance that you try to eat more green food like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cucumber, and green kale in March. And then it's also going to be very important to take time to listen and vision, even though you're building, acting, choosing and moving forward and maybe sowing seeds and making plans for the future. It's also going to be really important to listen to guidance, to take time out, to not have so much planned or things happening, so you really can listen and visualize both your now and your future. So it could be very beneficial a bit that you also work a bit like artists and creative people, that you work a lot and then you really relax, lay down and rest a bit. By that change, you will get guidance and get back to working again, get back to creation, when you really allow yourself to relax and get good ideas and start over in your own pace. If you would like to do some energy work, you could collect energy with Qigong and Tai Chi to the Dantian Hara area in the stomach. So you really build up energy and store energy in this area, because that's the place where you attract and create everything which you want to manifest in your reality. And then it's also going to be good to work with sun salutations in yoga, because we need a lot of energy both to progress, create and build, and strive, of course, to everything that is creative and is like a sun. So that was my guidance for March. I want to wish you a very sacred and beautiful and peaceful and bountiful and abundant March for you. Love you. Blessings, Avril.